What's up, James? Oh my goodness. Is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? Nope, 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 nope. Aha.
And back to that point about the second half versus the first half, it's been totally different, and I like the way that Joe
Hey, GT.
has game planned and called this second half, because this drive, the end of that third quarter, now here into the fourth quarter, this could be your ball game. Ball in Caves, and is wrapped up just inside the 5-yard line. This drive now extending over 6 minutes. I'd almost consider this 4-down territory at this point. You know why? If you don't get it, you make Toledo go 98 yards. And if you go up 14-0, the game's probably over. The way that, again, assuming your defense continues to not allow big plays. Bowling again, getting awfully close and shoved out of bounds by DeAndre Reagan. Let's see what they spotted in the football. It's going to be about a yard and some change short of the goal line. Honestly, I kind of don't.
No, there is no. I would have to send another email, and there is no getting an answer at this point. I know that this is how it's. Yeah, there is no getting an answer by then. There's no answer now. There is no answer. And unfortunately, it's just one of those products that I'm not going to sit here and hound them for. I'll keep that in my back pocket for another one. That for whatever reason I don't get an offer on. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get it offered up and I'll be good to go. All right, my friends. So, obviously, Boehm Chrome U tomorrow morning. We're starting tomorrow morning. Less than 12 hours. We'll be live for 2024 Bowman Chrome U. Less than 24 hours, or less than 12 hours. Less than 12 hours. What's up, Ethan? Well, I mean, tonight's not really a rip night. It's more. I've never really done a live stream like this, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I do have these 2020. I did get a case of this 2024 Leaf Trinity football. I figured if anybody wanted a personal box, we could do that. But other than that, tonight's more of like a pre-sale show on 2024 Bone Chrome U football. Run a couple fillers on some teams. Look at the checklist. Talk about it. Hang out. 2024 Bone Chrome U football on our mind. I do got those. Before I do pull that checklist up, let me start looking at that a little bit more. So the 5-caser, guys, 4 hobby, 1. Well, I guess I can kind of do it like this. 5-caser, 4 hobby, 1 breaker to light. We're down to 14. What are those 14 teams? We got Auburn still in there. We got Cal. We got Iowa State, which I'm surprised Iowa State's still in there with Rocco in there. Liberty, Marshall, Memphis, Miami, North Carolina, Oregon, and some of the other conference spots, other American Conference, other ACC, other Mid-American Conference, other Mountain West, and other Sun Belt Conference. Okay? That's what's left in the 5-caser. Hobby number 1's down to 12. Jumbo number 1's down to 14. And these breaker to lights, it's a scenario where it's like, of course, we're trying to get rolling on these 5-casers, or kind of, especially at least one of the 5-casers, but potentially back-to-back 5-casers tomorrow. But these breaker to lights, it's just going to be, we fill them up, we break them, I'll put more up, we fill them up, we break, keep replenishing these, so as they fill up, I mean, we could do a good bit of those. We could do up to like 8 of those. I guess maybe not as many, because I did post up some for personals. We'll see how those go. Monster box personals, hobby. I got hobby. I'm not doing jumbos. We're doing these 2 jumbo PYTs, and then that'll probably be it for jumbos for a little bit, unless I get offered more. Yeah, right on, Tim. Let me get you modded up in here, Tim. Yeah, if anybody, please do. If anybody has any questions or want to talk about something about Bowman Chrome U, I would greatly appreciate that in the chat. So any chat involvement on anything you got to say or you want to say about 2024 Bowman Chrome U, let us know. Let's talk about it. Okay? So, again, we got hobbies. So, there might be obviously, we need to, this is going to take us a good portion of time. Austin's going to be over at me and Austin are both going to tag team the live stream tomorrow. So, we're going to be able to get through this stuff a bit faster than if it was just me. But, I'm not going to be able to do like, oh, somebody bought 1 box, let's do that 1 box, and we're going to be filling these cases up. So the personal boxes, just know there's going to be probably a designated time during the live stream tomorrow where we'll be able to run some personals. Just know that, like, hey, we go live and you bought a box and you want me to rip it right now and we got some cases filled up, we're not going to be able to do it. I'm just letting you guys know. But there will be a designated time where we'll be able to do some personal boxes. So we got Breakers Delight, we got the Monster boxes, which are 1 auto guaranteed in those, and we got Hobby. But yeah, so that's what we got left in the 5-caser. There is potential for me to break up these other conference spots in the 5-casers. I really don't want to do it for these other ones, but for the 5-casers, I definitely feel like that's more reasonable. I was going to do combo conference spots for the single case breaks, and I was going to break every single team out individually for the 5-casers, but I just didn't go that route. But with some other conference spots still lingering out there, so I may end up doing that. Again, not for the single cases, but for the 5-casers. So if you are interested in one of these other conference spots that are still left, which we have other American Conference, Tulane, South Florida, UAB, Other ACC, Virginia, Stanford, Louisville, Syracuse, Duke, Florida State, Georgia Tech. Other Mid-American, Miami, Ohio, Western Michigan, Toledo, Northern Illinois. And other Mountain West, Colorado State, UNLV, Fresno State, Hawaii, Utah State. And other Sun Belt, App State, James Madison, Texas State. So, yeah, let me know in the chat. We can figure it out. Because I already kind of priced them out individually, and then that's how I figured out the combo spot prices with me pricing these out individually. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna. That is a possibility. So if there is a other conference spot, let me know. A lot of color in the hobby box cases. Cool. Did you see any jumbos? I haven't watched any. I know Fanatics Live was doing some pre. It was like the pre-release today. On Fanatics Live. But so just throwing that out there. I'm willing to kind of piece it out on the 5 casers. So yeah, let me know. You just gotta let me know. I'm not gonna just like offer it up. But if there's a certain team and you want me to pull it out, or we can kind of mix and match that a little bit on the 5 casers. I'm open to that. So that's what we got left on the 5 case. That first 5 case break. Like I said, I am going to be dropping some discount codes in the chat. Just hobby. Yeah, I don't think many people got jumbos. I don't think there's a lot of jumbos to go around. What was I going to say? Yeah, I plan on running. I'm not going to open it up like everyone's getting a discount code. Maybe I do a small one. I'll think about that over the next couple of minutes. But I am going to be doing some giveaways for some. I thought I got VT in the first hobby case. No, they seem to be still available. So keep losing my thought. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I was going to say. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, discount code. Sorry, that's what we were talking about. Discount code. Yes, you might see that, but I'm definitely going to be running just some like giveaway action on some discount codes. So if you are potentially, looking for some bigger teams or something, you might be able to get a discount code. I would also stress, don't exactly bank on that. If you want a team, I mean, a lot of teams are gone already, but I'm just saying if there's a specific team, I would grab it. But I will be doing a handful of giveaways tonight for discount codes. For Bowman Chrome U football, potential discount code for everybody. It would be a smaller one, just to be honest. And I plan on doing some other, maybe do a couple serial number fillers on a couple teams to get them off the board here tonight. So we'll be more ready to go whenever tomorrow rolls around. Okay, so if we're looking at this checklist here, so I'm going to go down through some of it. Some of these teams are already sold, so it's kind of like I don't want to, no need to talk too much about some of these teams. I do have more cases available, so you will see more. There'll probably be a little bit of adjusted price. That was regardless of how orders came in on teams and that sort of thing. I mean, typically that's plays a bit of a role in the repricing of stuff whenever we relist stuff, but more so from the time I did this, which was 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, whenever it was. With some gameplay, things change. Some of these players balling out, some of these players not doing so well, what have you. It does change it up a little bit. So there'll probably be a little bit of the pricing structure be a little bit different. But just going down through this checklist, so obviously Alabama got a bunch of stuff, not as much as in prior years, but you'll see like a lot of these teams only have 1 or 2 players. And that's been the case for Bowman Chrome U ever since they started it. for these university breaks. A lot of these teams, I mean, there's like 80 some teams, like 83, 81, something like that, 80 some teams on the checklist. So most of them are going to be like that. Of course, your Alabamas, your Oregons, your Ohio States, etc. They're going to have multiple players. Alabama, you'll see it there. Dude, this guy right here for Arizona State, isn't Arizona State still available? No. I guess David grabbed him. Scatabo, crazy good running back for Arizona State. Arizona with a bunch of stuff. I know this guy hasn't performed. Their quarterback hasn't performed as expected this year, but definitely still a lot of interest on him. This wide receiver McMillan, a lot of interest. Oh, and then another big piece of this too is these big kahunas. I don't know if you guys, well, I guess you might have saw it. Do I have it on the website at all? No, but on when? Oh yeah, I do for the serial number. For the serial number break, you'll see those big kahunas. Those they look way better than prior years. Way better than prior years. Oh, you want me to pull this? Oh, I see it, Throdia. So you paid Venmo, so I have to pull this down. You wanted them in hobby number 1. Hold on, let me do this for him real quick. Okay, Virginia Tech. Laker will on the other Mountain West and hobby number 1, other Mountain West. But you'll see the big kahunas look way better than in prior years. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but they look way better than prior years. Matter of fact, let me just, I guess I have it right here. These big kahunas look way better than prior years. Plus, these are on card, so any of these players in the big kahuna checklist, massive. What are these? The 55 Bowman autos were super popular last year. But yeah, the just in general, the big kahuna design looks amazing. Plus on card. Yeah, I haven't seen. I should have watched. Some breaks today. It just didn't work out with my schedule, but I know they were doing that pre-sale. I think the earliest I can start breaking is 9. That's why I'm doing it at 9 tomorrow. Just a little FYI. Taylor Green, he was transferred from Boise State over to Arkansas, playing pretty well. I think they got grouped into probably the other SEC combo, I believe. All right, some of these guys, I'll be honest, I don't remember everything about them off the top of my head here. So let's look at Auburn here. So Auburn's still left. You got a big-time linebacker here, Asante. He had a big year last year. 86 total tackles, 5 sacks. This year he's at 38 tackles, so the tackles are down a little bit, but the sacks, 2.5 sacks, so I guess they are down a little bit too. So his production's a little bit down, but looking like a big linebacker. Senior. And he's somewhere in the mix for the draft class. I was looking it up whenever we did the checklist. All right, this Hunter, another senior, running back. Dude is averaging 6.6 yards a carry. Okay, he has 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Massive running back for Auburn. He had an awesome year last year. He almost eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark. He's already well beyond that this year. 1,145 yards rushing, 6.6 yards a carry, 8 touchdowns. The dude in his career, again, he's a senior, so 4 years at Auburn, he's averaging 6.3 yards a carry. 6.3 yards a carry. Quez Hunter, Auburn. And then this Walker White, guys, this guy is a 4-star, I think, a 4-star quarterback prospect. I don't think he's played this year. Out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Yeah, he's a 4-star. He was ranked the 5th quarterback in the draft class, 41st. This is via 24/7 Sports. 41st player in the, or not in the draft class, in the recruiting class. And I don't think he's seen the field this year. I mean, he's just a freshman. I guess he got into a little bit of garbage time too. It's like 5. He's thrown the ball 5 times, but he's a massive player, massive quarterback that not many people know about because he's not starting for Auburn. There, they got Peyton Thorne, the transfer from Michigan State, but massive guy. I'm half tempted. I mean, 174 in 5 cases for Auburn. I was very surprised that they're the one of the teams that are still lingering here. I'm half tempted to grab them because I guess what did I charge in the hobbies? $34. You get a linebacker. Okay, good linebacker for Auburn. A running back that has been playing since freshman year. He's 4 years at Auburn. Averages over 6 yards a carry, over 1,100 yards this season, and you got a freshman quarterback that very well could be the guy next year. I don't know if he'll be the guy next year or not. I don't know how their depth chart looks and everything, but he's a massive quarterback recruit that Auburn got this year, and he's one of those guys where it's definitely a scenario where you're getting him and you're tucking him away for a minute. But very surprised that Auburn is still left. So. The other SEC was 149. 149, which may be pretty cheap. I did this a lot. I did this way before anybody else did. So I wasn't able to leverage kind of a market analysis. It was just my analysis, which I do my own analysis, but then it's nice to see where everyone's at. It's one of those scenarios where it's like, well, I think this team should be 49, but everybody else has them at 99 or something. So you kind of have to kind of play that a little bit. But this is a scenario where there is no market analysis done whatsoever because who all is in the other SEC? I even put it on here. Oh, Arkansas, Kentucky, Mississippi State, South Carolina, Texas A&M, and Vanderbilt. Quite a bit. You had them in there at 149. So I guess in the hobby case they had to be pretty cheap. $49. $49 in the hobby case. $149 in the 5-caser. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I did a decent discount on the other conference spots for the 5-caser. Most of these it was like, okay, take my price for the hobby case plus the price that I would charge for the delight case, add them together, give a small discount for the 5-caser. But I think with the other conference spots, I gave them a bit of a extra bump down. Just an FYI. Honestly, I feel like they probably should have been $249, and I put them in at $149 just to FYI. Because I'm looking at the other Mountain West was $29 for the $29 for, yeah, there's no way they should have been $149. I'm gonna have to highlight that. I bet you I meant to put them in there at $249 because other Mountain West is $24 in one hobby case, and then I have them in there at $149 for the 5-case. Yeah, so I think I did a mess up on that one. There probably should have been a little bit more because I have them in there at $49 for a hobby case, so that the math doesn't math there. But I did do a little bit extra of a bump. Somebody probably grabbed them and all. Maybe I had them too cheap. We had a couple guys, Dan G being one of them, that he bought quite a bit of teams pretty quick. I mean, we had a lot of sales come through, and he was one, and we had a couple other customers that were buying a lot of teams in like every single break. Other SEC was one to go pretty fast. Penn State was gone pretty fast. There was quite a few. Honestly, there was quite a few that certain people were going after. But yeah, hold on. I'm just thinking real quick on this other SEC. Yeah, there's no way that should have been $149 in the case. Yeah. It definitely should have been 249, but that's all right. So I just got to remember that next go around. So yeah, and there's a couple teams like they're definitely getting comboed up. Like for Baylor here, he doesn't even have autos. This Baldwin guy, and he is not even his Bowman first. They get comboed up. Obviously, Genty here, which I think on the next go around, Boise State's probably going to get a bump. Again, his heightened interest in his cards, and we've already seen some cards sell. Obviously, people got blasters early, plus seems like some people behind the scenes, naughty, have already ripped some hobby boxes and stuff, and some singles have kind of started to get on eBay. So, but the Genty stuff has been super hot. Boom. Plus, there's Malachi Nelson. He was transfer from USC, I believe, quarterback out of USC that transferred for Boise State. So not only do you get the main running back there, you're getting the quarterback. Auburn. Talk George into Auburn. Thanks, man. Whoops. I could flip through them here. So they're definitely gone in the. Definitely gone in the 5-caser. They're gone in the jumbos. So yeah, probably just hobbies at this point. Yeah, Tennessee went pretty good. Boise State went pretty quick. Boston College, I love this Castellanos quarterback, and he's in, these quarterbacks that are in all these extra sets. I mean, you got that means that you're getting right on. I think honestly Auburn's. I know no one bought them, but I think they're honestly too cheap. But I think the problem with Hunter was he's not Bowman. I should have said this, but he's not Bowman first. He already had a Bowman first in one of the other sets. This new quarterback, though, is obviously he'll have Bowman firsts. And I knew not that many people are going to know about him right now, so it's kind of like, you can't price it out too much. But honestly, I feel like they should be a little bit more. But nonetheless, Boston College. I think I ended up comboing up Boston College, right? No, I didn't. No, I left him straight up, yeah, because Castellanos. Trayshawn Ward, too, but Castellanos being a big one there. All right, so let's look at Cal here. So Cal, I mean, you're looking at $95 for, again, 5 cases, one of which is a Breaker Delight, which is a good bit more than hobby, right? So, but you look at Chandler Rogers, so he's their quarterback. This would be his Bowman first. He's not their starting quarterback. He was the starting quarterback in the prior years. I don't know what happened to him here. Did he get hurt or what? Because you look at his 2022 and 2023. I mean, last year he threw 29 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 3,300 yards. So I was like, oh, that was with that. Okay. I remember now. Transfer. North Texas transfer. And I don't think it quite worked out the way he wanted it to at Cal, because, I mean, honestly, he balled out at North Texas. He really didn't get any shot whatsoever at Cal. He only threw the ball 10 times this season. Like, probably just some junk time, So, kind of a disappointing one there, because you look at him at North Texas, he doesn't quite get the shake at Cal. He transfers up to Cal, and then it just doesn't really work out. So, but Jaden Ott is an awesome running back. This won't be his Bowman first, but he is an awesome running back for Cal. Let's take a look at his stats this year. I think from last year to this year, he kind of fell off a little bit too. Let me see here. Oh, he fell off like crazy. Okay. Cal kind of got, yeah. Because what did I price him out at in a hobby case? $19. So as you can see there, $19 team and a hobby case. Not all that great. Let's just be honest here. But Chandler Rogers, it was both of these guys. I remember now. Both of these guys, pretty disappointing year this year. I think Jaden Knott got hurt though, didn't he? Maybe not. I thought maybe he got hurt at some point, but kind of disappointing year for those two players for Cal. Priced accordingly. Was how did it price to break? There we go. Ohio State, and that was another one that's probably going to get a little bit of a bump next go around. Ohio State, I had them in hobby case for $54, and I had them in the 5 casers at $274. But they'll probably get a bump. Like I said, whenever I post up more of these breaks, which I have tons more. I don't have tons more of the jumbo. That's why I keep telling people, get in on the jumbos. Tons more of the jumbos. But get in on the jumbos because I don't have that much. But for hobby and Breakers Delight, we haven't posted up any Breakers Delight PYTs, which I will do that. Whenever I post those up, I'm going to kind of adjust the pricing a little bit for a number of reasons. One, from 2 weeks ago to now, there's been some difference in play for some of these guys. Some of these guys, it doesn't matter, you know, or maybe I need to drop them a little bit if the team didn't sell super fast, that sort of deal. So, but there will be a little bit of a adjustment there. But I need to post it like this weekend, really. So I'm thinking maybe I try to get it up like Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday maybe. You're talking Bowman Draft, I'm assuming, because Bowman Draft comes out on Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday. Oh, and I do have Mosaic football for tomorrow. I even have Mosaic first off the line, which I probably should have did at least one break of Mosaic first off the line today because I only got a couple boxes anyways. So I probably should have set that up. But nonetheless, Mosaic football, hobby, and first off the line I do have. We just didn't post it up. But yeah, so boom draft. But nonetheless, so Cal, again, a little bit disappointing. Some of these, that's how it's going to be. You know, you look at a specific team, you're like, they only got one player, and the one player is kind of iffy. So a lot of those got comboed up. But I figured people are still going to be interested in those guys, and Cal being kind of a bigger college team that people, and we got a lot of California customers, so I figured I'd keep them singled out. But nonetheless, pretty cheap there. And then Cincy, obviously you see here Clemson with a bunch of stuff. Klubnik is killing it this year. I love Maffa. I think he got hurt last game. I don't know if he's still hurt or not. But I think Clemson is priced out way too cheap. There's just so many teams, so I was able to kind of, that's what one piece of this is nice, is you can spread the cost of this case over all these teams, right? And do it accordingly, but like, it just makes stuff just really well priced. The thing with Klubnik, though, is it's not going to be his Bowman first, and it might even be his third year in a Bowman U product. Definitely his second year, though. Potentially his third. But Klubnik have an amazing year. So I priced him out. I think I priced him out too cheap. Colorado, I do like that they're not putting, like, kind of watering down the prior year sets and cards with, you know, if we had more Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter in this one. But I feel like we really kind of needed one of those two, if not both of them in this. I really wish they would have done it, especially for Colorado's sake, even though I do like Jimmy Horde Jr. But nonetheless, Colorado, obviously, without those two, kind of, it stinks for Colorado. But I'm wishing, no. But I do like the fact that they're not pumping out all those, like all the names that we saw last year that they could have put more, you know, that didn't have a Bowman first or had a Bowman first last year. They're not putting all those guys into this one again, which I'm totally fine with that. I do like that. I do wish they would have done it a little bit more, though, to kind of help us out a little bit here. And they did do it with some guys, like I said, Kate Klubnik and Maffa for Clemson, just being two players right off the bat from the prior team we were talking about. But, you know, I do like that to an extent, but I wish they would have gave us a little bit more of that. Okay, a couple other smaller teams there. Florida's definitely getting a bump. 1,000,000%. I'm just telling you that right now. Florida's 1,000,000% getting a bump on the next round of repricing here. DJ Lagway is unbelievable. Florida started off the season just not. They just weren't clicking, and then now they are just. This Lagway guy, we knew he was a baller coming out of high school. He didn't get the start initially at Florida. I don't know if there was an injury or the other guy was just stinking it up for Florida. What the scenario was off the top of my head, and then they plug him in, and it wasn't like he was like balling out from the start, but like, dude is a football player. Dude is a straight up quarterback, and very excited to see him play some more football. So they're definitely getting a bump. So whoever got Florida, awesome. Florida State, unfortunately, I comboed up Florida State, which is crazy with DJU. I mean, they just stink. DJU has, I don't want to say exactly stinks, but he's been stinking. So they're in one of the combos there, other ACC combo, right? I don't want to talk about each and every one of these guys. Some of these guys I do have to look up again. Mikey Keene, Florida State, or not Florida, Fresno State quarterback. He's the starting quarterback for Fresno State, so I mean, looks like he's doing pretty good this year. 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 2,600 yards passing, 70% completion rate. Pretty good. It's one of those scenarios where, DJU, yeah. This is one of those scenarios where it's like most people probably aren't really looking for a Mikey Keene auto, right? But if you're a Fresno State fan, that's the thing. It's like with this, it's a little bit different because even myself, like being a West Virginia fan, it's like I don't care who is in the set. I want West Virginia cards, right? So this is one of those where it's like Fresno State guys are obviously going to want their starting quarterback Bowman first card. So regardless of what the future holds for him in football, doesn't seem super bright. You never know. But yeah, so they got comboed up in one of those other conference spots. But Georgia is a massive checklist. I already saw one of the, was it a Georgia, Jalen Walker, I think, his non-auto superfractor, I think, got pulled out of a blaster. Yeah, but Georgia's huge. Georgia went super quick too. Where is Georgia on my list? Oh yeah, I guess they didn't go super duper quick, but they went pretty quick nonetheless. That's the Hawaii's quarterback. Okay, I don't want to talk about each and every one here. We'll be here for hours. I do want to hang out here a little bit, look at this checklist, and then I am going to give you guys some discount codes. We'll do some discount code giveaways, and yeah, if anybody has any questions or want to talk specifically about a certain team or just whatever, let me know. Let's talk. Let's give me some feedback in the chat. Oh, you actually saw him. What high school did you go to, Matt? Do you remember? So Iowa State, fellas. How? I mean, seriously, how are they still in there? Rocco Beck is like. He is going to get drafted in the NFL when his time comes. He's only a sophomore, okay? He's only a sophomore. This is his stats for this year. 18 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 2,884 yards passing. Last year he was 23 and 8, 3,120 yards passing. So the dude's a baller. That was as a freshman. The dude's a baller. I guarantee you he's going to be playing in the NFL. I'm not exactly saying he's going to be a starter or something in the NFL. I don't know. He's only a sophomore in college right now. But dude is really good quarterback. He can tear up some defenses. And he went to Willis. Just awesome. And then not only that, 1, 2, 3, 4 other guys. Without even looking at these other guys, 4 other Iowa State players. Whenever some of these teams, 1 player, right? Let's just look at a couple of these for Iowa State here. I got to refresh my memory. So he's a DB for Iowa State, 2 interceptions this year. Jalen Noel, wide receiver for Iowa State. I think his season, no, he's doing all right. Dude almost has 1,000 yards receiving, 5 touchdowns. I remember him now. This is their other wide receiver. 1,000 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. Their 2 best wide receivers. Okay, I think this is one of their defensive players. No, he's a running back. 466 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. I think he shares time with another running back for him. He's a sophomore for Iowa State. So some killer offensive players there for Iowa State, and they're still sitting in this. Okay, I'm just surprised. All right. I just want to know who this guy is for James Madison real quick. Running back for James Madison, and he's been sneaking it up this year. He barely even got any carries. Okay, so that's why they're comboed up somewhere. Kansas, we threw in the other Big 12 conference combo, right? They were like right on the cusp of me just piecing them out. No, I pieced them out. Yeah, I pieced him out. Dan already got him, right? Yeah, Dan already got him. I was going to say they were right on the cusp because at this point in time they were kind of their season's still rough, but like they've been a scary team as of late. Jalen Daniels started the season off pretty bad, but Jalen Daniels has been balling out, and this Neal running back guy is super good. Plus Brian's a baller, so they were right on the cusp, and at this point they're probably a little bit too cheap, but they're already gone. Liberty. Slater is their quarterback here. I want to see, and he's in the Big Kahuna and the 55 Bowman sets. Usually they kind of keep those for some of those bigger quarterbacks, etc. I think Slater is from last year to this year has kind of dropped off a little bit, but he's one of those NFL prospects. So you look at so last year he threw for 32 touchdowns, 6 picks, 2,800 yards. This year, 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns, 4 picks. So the production has been less, but he's a junior, and I think he's going to be one of those guys that is he going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL? I don't know. Maybe, probably not. But for the sake of this product right here, it's like he's in the SP image variation set. I mean, he is a great quarterback. Again, production a little bit off from this year, from last year, but nonetheless, Liberty and Slater, one of the bigger quarterbacks in the entire set. And again, in a whole case, they're $49. So in a 5 caser here with Breaker to Light, $254. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely more surprised that Iowa State's still in there, to be honest. But Slater, and I'm surprised also that Rocco's not in those sets for Iowa State, right? He's not in. He's in the after-school special, but he's not in the Big Kahuna and the 55 sets, so I'm surprised. Slater is, though. Again, that just kind of goes to show you, again, last year, he's just, production's a little bit off this year. Still doing great. I mean, you look at his numbers, and you're like, Duke can play some football. Duke can be a quarterback. What do we got next here? Marshall's quarterback. I mean, again, you only got one guy here, but does Pennington and Marshall ring a bell to anybody? Right? So Cole Pennington with Marshall, that's just a fun one. With his dad being there, and it's just a fun one, and it's super cheap. I pieced him out, but $17 for a whole case, and then you're getting them in 5 cases for $84. Again, there's only one, there's only one player on the checklist there, but it is their quarterback, and again, it's just that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Just like that heritage of Pennington and Marshall. I just felt like I had to leave them out individually because people are going to like that. We bump out here to, I left Memphis. I don't remember this guy. What was the deal here for the Memphis? All right, so Memphis quarterback, I figured it was their quarterback. Whenever I'm kind of piecing them out, usually they got to have, that quarterback position. Dude has been balling out for 4 years at Memphis. Are you ready for this? In his career at Memphis, 100 touchdowns, 31 interceptions, 13,000 yards, 13,766 yards passing. This year so far, 29, 90, 21 and 6. Last year, 32 and 9 for almost 4,000 yards. The dude has thrown for over 3,000 yards in 4 straight years at Memphis. Again, $17 in a hobby case, $84 in a 5-caser for Memphis. Okay. Miami. Okay, here's the deal. One, they got a bunch of players here. So without even looking at all these guys, okay? Bunch of players. Damian Martinez, like that guy a lot. But just a bunch of players for Miami. Okay, but the big piece here, Cam Ward, it's not his Bowman first, right? His Bowman first was whenever he was with Washington State back in, I think, the 2022 Bone Chrome U, right? But we saw it last year, and I was a little worried whenever this first dropped last year with some of these bigger quarterback guys, but they weren't Bowman first, right? We're like, I think that Bowman first was going to be hold more value than anything. But we learned from last year with the Bo Nix, with the Michael Penix Jr., that non-Bowman first, or specifically the Bo Nix situation. There's probably some others I'm not thinking of right now. Too many checklists blending in my head here, but you switch teams, right? You have your Bowman first on one team, and then you switch teams, and now you got a new Bowman U card for your new team, but obviously it's not Bowman first, but it's the first year that you are Miami Hurricane. And we saw that those cards, that means a lot to people. People like, okay, the Bowman first, we like that, but also he's playing for Miami this year. I want him in a Miami uniform because I am a college collector, right? I mean, that's how I would be. But I just didn't know how the market would react to that. Last year we found out they don't care so much about the Bowman first. They care about the team uniform. Okay? Cam Ward, one of the bigger players. Okay? Probably ranked third in the Heisman running right now. Cam Ward in Miami. Again, you still got a bunch of other guys here. Let's not forget that too. Okay, let's not forget that. But Cam Ward, Miami, that's it. That's why they're the big price. I think somebody took them. Yeah, we got them sold in the hobby, but and the 5-caser, they're still sitting out there, $774. That might be a team that we run like a serial number on or something. But massive, okay, massive. Cam Ward, massive. Miami. Again, not just Cam Ward, too. A bunch of other guys, but Cam Ward being the big piece that's bumping it up. Okay, so I just wanted to make point of that. Yeah, that's the thing. The fact that the way that Miami's playing, the way that he's playing, all those sort of things is pumping the market. The market's super hot right now. Okay, and I can guarantee you people want the Miami cards, and that's Cam Ward. Actually, I like this Brett Gabbert. Miami, Ohio, they're in the combo, though. One of those combos. I actually do like him quite a bit. What combo is that? Other Mid-American Conference at only 119. And again, there's other teams. Miami, Western Michigan, Toledo, Northern Illinois. We'll have to remember that. All right, this guy's been doing. I know Michigan State stinks this year, but this is it Childs? I think so. For Michigan State, super good. They're already gone. I think I priced them out too cheap. That's all right. North Carolina. So unfortunately, North Carolina kind of stinking it up this year. They just fired their coach, which is crazy because he has a better record than Neil Brown does at West Virginia for the past couple years. So whatever. But Omarion Hampton, which I think his production from last year to this year has fell off a little bit. Let me just double check here before I say anything. But he's still one of the top running back prospects for this upcoming draft. Okay? So, no, his production hasn't dropped at all. He has 15 touchdowns last year, 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns this year, 14 touchdowns, 1475. Okay, 5.7 yards carry. One of the top, I think, like top 2 or top 3. We can Google search it later, but top 2 or top 3 running back recruits for this upcoming NFL draft. Okay, plus this Connor Harrell, which I don't think is a big piece of all this. Let me just pull him up here. He is the quarterback. I don't think he's their starting quarterback. Yeah, he's not the starting quarterback. He's a sophomore. Very likely going to find a starting job next year. I don't know. He might with the coach change. You know, guys transfer out and do a lot of things. So who knows? But he is a young quarterback, and he's a very highly rated quarterback coming out of high school. Hence why he's in the 55 Bowman autograph checklist. See where I'm going with this? But the big piece of it right now, for sure, Amarian Hampton. I mean, look at this. One player, and he's in every single potential autograph set. This is every single one. Okay, so North Carolina, and I think, honestly, a $2.99 for 5 cases. What I have him in here, $59 for 1 case. I think it's pretty low. Especially with the way Genty stuff is. I know there's Genty's more hype and all that kind of than Hampton right now for sure, but I think where Genty's price is and where Hampton's price is, it just, I don't know. I don't think it quite warrants that much of a gap there, but nonetheless. And then another one here for Oregon, another situation here. Yeah, look at Ohio State, a lot of stuff. So Oregon, another situation here. Dylan Gabriel. Okay. #1 team in the country, and you got their quarterbacks in here. You got some other guys, Evan Stewart, running back, Jordan James, Tez Johnson. Get some other great guys. So Tez Johnson, let me see some of his stats this year. 8 touchdowns, 649 yards. Production came down a little bit from last year. He had 10 touchdowns, 1,100 yards last year, but nonetheless, you got him in a couple of the other different autograph sets. But Dylan Gabriel, Oregon autographs, #1 team in the country, only team left undefeated, Oregon. And then we got those other conference. Is there anything else I really wanted to note on these? Like I said, I didn't want to go through every single player here. I didn't exactly plan on just talking about the teams that are left in the 5-caser, but now I look at the time, I've already been live an hour, and all I've done is talk. So, well, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. But it's going to take me like 2 more hours to get through the whole list here if I keep doing the same thing. So yeah. But the other conference spots, you can check them out on the website. Again, you gotta click on one of these breaks, scroll down, you'll see how they're all grouped in there. The other Big 12 being the biggest one, because I grouped a bunch of these teams. Like a bunch of these teams, I could have probably pieced out. They were probably right around, like, not all of them. Like I showed you earlier, like Baylor had that's like $3 for a hobby case. I'd probably charge for Baylor if I was piecing it all out individually. But a lot of these teams probably right around kind of like what I charged for West Virginia. I pieced out West Virginia in the hopes that no one would take them so I can slide in and grab them. But Doug grabbed them. But several of these teams we probably could have pieced out. I kind of, whenever I did it, I think it was like either $14-ish was like my cutoff. Like if I was going to price them out in a hobby case for $14 or less, then I threw them in the combos. So that's kind of what happened there. But yeah, check those out. And again, I am willing to kind of piece out the other conference spots a little bit, guys. So if somebody says, hey man, I want Miami, Ohio, what can you do? I give you a price. We could adjust this / maybe we piece out these other ones too. But we could definitely. Can we call Cam Ward autos? No. Why would we do that? But just saying, I don't want to do it on all the like single cases and stuff. But these 5 casers, I'm willing to kind of piece out some of these teams for the other conference spots that are still left. Yeah, if anybody has any questions on anything, let me know. I'm going to give let's do this real quick. Everyone drop a 1 for a duck race giveaway. All right, let's get everybody in for a giveaway here. I'm going to do a couple different discount codes, guys. A couple of different discount codes. So if you want in for a potential discount code to use for Bowman Chrome U football, get in right now. Drop a 1. Again, I'm not just giving out 1. I'm going to do it a couple times here. Give you guys special discount code to save some cash on Bowman Chrome U. And then we'll go from there. And then definitely, like I said, tomorrow we're going to be able to get through these a little bit quicker. I'm going live from my office, and I have a camera. We had to do it for Fanatics Live, kind of on the back end. They require a camera to be set up that kind of sees the whole space that you're in. So I'm going to leverage that camera. So I got to get over to the office early to do this, but I'm going to leverage that camera to use as basically our face cam for the breaks, so that, especially for the 5 caser, maybe I switch it off whenever we're done with the 5 casers, I don't know, but so that Austin can, me and him both be ripping a case worth of cards or whatever, and then while I'm showing the cards, he's still cracking packs in the background, and it's not so weird where he's off to the side, and you can see it, you can't see it, I don't know. There'll be like a more of an aerial view showing us in there, and then we'll see how it's going to work out. But so just know that we should be able to burn through them. I don't want to say super quick, but quicker than if it was just me doing it. So we should be able to get through quite a bit. I anticipate getting through quite a bit tomorrow. I mean, we're going to be live for 12 hours, so I anticipate getting through quite a bit. I posted up on the top of the webpage, if you look at the top banner, guys, I'll just read this out loud. This week's schedule: Tuesday, 9:30 Eastern, Bowman Chrome U pre-sale show. Don't miss. We're here, giving out some discount codes. Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern, all day Bowman Chrome U football. 5 casers first. Yes. No stream Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. Friday and Saturday night show starting at 9:30 Eastern, where guess what? We're breaking more Bowman Chrome U. Is there some other football releasing this week? Mosaic certified? Yes. Do we care? Absolutely not. Will we still break those products a little bit? Yes. Maybe this week, maybe this weekend, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll push them to next week. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. We just do Bowman Chrome all week long. I love it. I know a good portion of you guys love it. Maybe not everyone has the same passion that I do, but so that's what we got. We got the 2 5 casers. We got 5 hobby cases. The jumbos, make sure you get in, because I only have 3. I'm holding one back because I already kind of see it where it's just like not a whole lot going around, and I want to kind of just have one in my back pocket here for future use. But the Breaker Delight cereals, literally it's going to be a scenario where we can churn through those super quick. So like once we get through a 5 case or whatever, you guys fill them up, boom, we break it. Fill them up, boom, we could just churn through a bunch of those. So don't think just because I only have 1 case worth, 2 half case breaks, 1 case worth up there. Maybe. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Maybe we'll do it out in here in a few. Derek wants to do the Mosaic first off the line, random team, chatter drop. Yeah. All right. But yeah, we can churn through those. Definitely hop in on the jumbos, and we will be doing Breaker Delight PYTs. I know Breaker Delight's in the 5 caser, but it's not a standalone PYT. So we'll be doing that at some point. Not tomorrow though. And then if anybody grabs personals, again, just know there's going to be like a designated time tomorrow. It's going to be later on in the day, because I got to figure out how long the 5 casers take us. Do we fill up both of them? Probably. How long? I got to figure it out. All right. JT doesn't like that idea because he wants his Raiders, respectfully. I got to, yeah. Yep. We could do it. We could do it. All right, give me a second here to get this all set up here. All right, you guys got a pretty good shot at this. I do have these. I did buy a case of 2024 Leaf Trinity Football. It released on Friday. I don't think I got it until Monday, so we didn't do anything Friday. And now this week with Bone Chrome, but just throwing it out there, I have a case worth of Trinity Football, which I'll set up on the website. Is probably like 2 box cereals or something at a later time. But if anybody wanted any personal, you can do that. All right, let me get this set up. Did you already drop for this giveaway here, Ricky? Anybody else on the giveaway, real quick? Did I get you in on this? No. All right, I'll throw Ricky in. And then we will be doing some giveaways and stuff during tomorrow's stream too, because we've never done a 12-hour stream, and I want to keep people. I know obviously people are going to be involved with because we're breaking a lot of stuff, but will be some giveaways. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm giving away cases of cards or anything, but there will certainly be some giveaways, and it won't be discount code giveaways, which is still nice, but be giving away some packs and some other maybe we do give away a discount code or two and give away some other packs. Prior year Bowman Chrome U, some other Bowman Chrome U, maybe a hobby box or a monster box or something. Definitely do a couple things. All right. Okay, so we got everybody in here. Only 21, so shout out to those that are in here. We're gonna go 30 seconds here. Winner's gonna get a 10% off discount code that can be used on Bowman Chrome U football. So 10% off code, your entire order. Okay, entire order. So I know there's a couple other breaks on the website. So entire order, whatever. Let's do it. 30 seconds on the clock. And the winner is James. Can we even do it with no hats? Alright, amount off order. Let's go. James 10%. One order. Alright, this is for James. Obviously, if you use this, then I'm going to refund you, so it's for James. James 10. James 10 for 10% off, James. Here we go. Remove winner from next race. Race again. All right, 10% off for James. Should have shuffled them up, right? We could shuffle up the characters so you don't get the same character. George. All right, and again, this is only good for one use, guys. So if you get a code here, load up, save the 10%. And I did put it on the whole website, so I obviously don't use it on filler bucks because but there is a couple of the breaks out there if you want to use it on. I don't care. 10%, George 10 right there, 10% off discount code. Let's go race again. Let's shuffle up the characters. Shuffle them up again. David Couch out of nowhere. Amount off order. David 10% off. One time use. Save. This is for David. All right, one more. Here it is. John F. All right, there you go, John. Congrats, John. All right. Lefty Boo for a couple of Disneys. Josh T hopped in on some Arizona State right there, right on. All right, so orders are coming through. Make sure to lock in your teams. The five casers down to 13. The first hobby case is down to 10. The first jumbo case is at 13. We got 6 left, and the breaker's the light. Personal boxes are out there for tomorrow, so get ready to go for those. Now, for this mosaic, if we were to do a mosaic football chatter drop here, let me see. All right, guys, if we go random teams, it'd be 32 spots. Random teams on 2 boxes of 2024 Mosaic first off the line football. All right, 32 spots, $47 random teams. 32 spots, $47 random teams. If you want a spot drop, don't send over any cash right away, though. Let's just see. Don't send over any cash right away. 10 spots, 47 random teams, 2 boxes, 2024 Mosaic first off the line football. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 right off the rip, so that's perfect. 12 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 20. 20 down, 12 to go. Don't send yet though. I think we're gonna be fine, but. Send over, send over, send over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 4 left. Send over, send over, send over. Yeah, I'd like to maybe even do a serial number or 2 on a couple teams. I forgot that I wanted to do that for Bowman Chrome U football for the 5Ks'er. Let's see how we're gonna fit. We could fit that in here too. Still got 4 left. I think everyone is paid up here. We're just waiting on these last 4, which we might drop a mini here in a minute. But 4 left, $47 random teams. 4 left, $47 random teams. Okay, we got 3 left. Gucci's in, we're down to 2. And we're sold out on a Disney box too, so we can easily do that. Right, yeah, sold out on the Disney box. Dropped some 10% off. We got 2 left here. One left. Last one, last one. I do have some Mosaic Hobby, obviously not right now, it comes out tomorrow, but we're just not focused on that with this Bone Chrome U release. $47 per random teams. Last one, last one. Like I said, I still can't believe Iowa State's still sitting out there. Bone Chrome U football. these in. We're full. All right, let's get these last couple payments and then we're good to go. Good to go. Threw away a note earlier. I wanted that note. I don't know where it's at now. So we're good on this. So real quick, fellas, these last teams over here. So this is the 5-caser, okay? I'd like to get more off to get us. Did anybody take any? I wasn't updating. I saw some orders came through and I didn't update. Spreadsheet, 13 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So one of them did come off. Cal. Oh, Cal's still in there? Yeah, there. 13, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Still 13. Let me just look at something real quick here. We are good to go on this mosaic first off the line, not to hold it up at all, but yeah, no, I need to flip that one on. Oh, I got a low battery though, I think. Yeah. So I'd like to be in a position where we go live tomorrow. We could just roll, which that we might end up doing. That single hobby case is down to 9, so it may end up going hobby first. I mean, 9 left, and it's obviously a lot cheaper to drop a serial number and get that rolling than this 5-caser, right? So I'd like to do the 5-caser first if we can. It's at 13 left, so it's not in bad shape, but we may end up going with a single case or two before we hit the 5-caser, which is fine. But I was just trying to figure out what I could do here to help out the 5-caser a little bit during this live stream. I know that this mosaic first off the line is ready to go. I'm not trying to hold it up here. I'm just, well, I got everybody in here. It's just hard because, like, if we do a serial number on one, I'm not gonna be able to group that many teams in, you know. Like, if I do a serial number on Miami, I just want to do it on Miami. I'm not gonna be able to do too many teams We could potentially do like a 10 spot top 3 draft on a couple teams. Stick around, fellas, and I'm going to do it discounted off of that price that I have listed. So stick around. I don't want to hold this up any more than I already have. Let's do this. Stick around. I'm going to do some deals on 5 case teams left. Not everything, but 5 case number 1 teams left. I'm going to run some deals. Okay? Maybe it's some 10 spot top 3 draft. Serial number. Again, it won't be the full price. I'm going to give out a deal. Or if you want a team in one of these last teams here for the 5-caser, let me know and let me see what I can do. I am surprised Iowa State's still in there. Miami, Oregon, North Carolina. Some of these other conference spots too. Like I comboed them up, but it's, you know, still think there's some pretty darn good teams that are in those combo spots. Let's just get this rolling here first, like I said. I know I still have to do the Disney too, so stick around for the Disney if you're in that. All right, here we go. 2024 Mosaic first off the line football 2-box random teams break number 1. 2-box random teams break number 1. 2024 Mosaic FOTL. Here's your list of break participants. Each spot's going to get 1 random team. All teams are in a random no combos. Randomize on both. 1 and a 5, 6 times. 1, 5, 6 times. We're going 6 times on the name, 6 times on the teams. Six times there. We got Riley up. We got Derek down. Riley up, Derek down. That was on 6. 1 and a 5 is 6 times. Here we go, 6 times. Oh, I did too many. No. No. All right, hold up. I haven't had to do this in a while. Darn it. I wasn't even thinking, bro. Shit. That's all right. Hold up. We just can't go back. That's the problem, is if you hit back, it just messes with it. I have to go back to the video. Randomize on. Dude, I'm thinking about so many things. Not all there today, I guess. 1 and a 5, 6 times. 1, 5, 6 times. We're going 6 times on the name, 6 times on the teams. All right, it's going to be on the video. If you scroll back, you'll see the list, just so everyone knows. I know you can't read it off of this because I have it so small, but just know if you go back to the video, you're going to see how I'm going to do it here. So. This is kind of small. So that was 4 times. That was 5 times. That was 6 times. All right, so we got Raiders. We got Lions. Cardinals. Jags. Eagles. Sorry, fellas. I just wasn't even thinking, man. I just kept clicking and clicking and clicking. Broncos. We got Packers. Texans. Saints. Rams. 49ers. Wait, I missed some already. Damn it. I didn't even put in the after the Packers. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Now I'm struggling. Broncos, Packers, Falcons, Panthers, Texans, Saints. Let me just make sure this is right. So this would be the 11th team. The 11th team is the Saints. The 12th team is the Rams. 49ers. Vikings. Bucks. Bills. Bears. Cowboys. I'll give everybody a moment for trades too. Titans. Bengals. Jets. Colts. Commanders, Redskins. Browns. Chiefs. Steelers. Patriots. Again, if you look at this, you can match it up with the number. If you go back to the live stream, you'll be able to match it up. Or if you scroll back on the live stream, just so you guys know. It should match up exactly with how I have it in here. Obviously, I had to go about this kind of the long way here. Unfortunately, I do apologize. This does happen. One extra click, and then it just throws everything into catastrophe. It's a catastrophe. All right, here's your teams. Let me sort this out. If you want to do any trades, let people know in the chat right now. That's the best time to throw out any trade offers because everybody's here. So let it be known in the chat if you're trying to trade. Again, I apologize if you match it up number to number with the random, with your name, with the team. If you scroll back, it's going to match up. All right. And obviously, so that was on 6 there. Obviously, I went 1 extra, so that was wrong. 6 times here, and then 1 and a 5 is 6. So. Oh, man. Swarm. Jaden Daniels. I'll do that trade. Will S. Cardinals for Panthers. So Will S. It's getting the Panthers. Leave it open for any trades here. We'll give it another few. Steelers for Raiders. JT gets his Raiders. Riley with the Steelers. That is wild. it's time to start opening up these packs now. Appreciate you guys hopping in. Like I said, make sure to stick around after this because I want to do a couple dealios on that 5-caser. I was hoping to start with that. I mean, if it doesn't happen that way, it's fine. I mean, we could do a couple, you know, single hobby case, single jumbo case or something like that, and then rotate into the 5-casers as we have a little bit more off during tomorrow's live stream. But ideally, that's what would happen there. Colts for Texans is another call out here. Colts for Texans. That's John F. First off the line, Mosaic Football. First off the line, Mosaic Football. Drake May debut. Tyreek Hill. Orange JC to 199 Titans. Splash, Brock Purdy. First autograph going to be for the Steelers, number to 199, Dawson. Red auto. Riley with the Pittsburgh Steelers on the trade. National Pride red, Dak Prescott. Olave silver, Odunze insert, rookie insert. Justin Jeff, number to 99. Blue for the Vikings. Pink Squirrel, first off the line exclusive. 1 out of 13. Jonathan Brooks debut for the Carolina Panthers. Oh, wrong button. On the trade for Will S. Jonathan Brooks, FOTL exclusive. Pink Swirl. NFL debut. Alright, there's one of our first off the line exclusives. Derrick Henry insert, Jordan Love montage, Luke McCaffrey, Coleman. Couple of trades getting some hits here. Reds are not numbered. Wrong button. Alright, looks like we'll do a dice roll on these carbon copy inserts. Neighbors. That was the right button. Orange Saquon for the Eagles, 199. Captain Gaines, Will Shipley, rookie, 9 out of 99, Eagles. Capital Gains, not Captain Gaines. Capital Gains, excuse me. Capital Gains. Capital Gains, Will Shipley, insert. Joe Alt. Autograph here, McConkey to 199. Showtime autograph, red for the Chargers. Yeah, I'm quite confuzzled today, apparently. Chargers, my LY with the Chargers, lad McConkey. Showtime autograph, how about that? What you got to say about that? Purple, Josh Down for the Colts, number to 49. All right. Silver Cowing. Carbon copy, carbon copy. Number to 15 for the Texans. Green swirl autograph. Kalen Bullock. Houston Texans. John F. with the Texans. Green swirl FOTL exclusive auto. 12 out of 15. Kool-Aid. Mosaic Prism. Splash. Jordan Love. Spencer Rattler. One more pack in this first box. Green swirl, first off the line exclusive. Rich Gannon for the Raiders. 11 out of 13. Raiders, JT. Probably not the Raider that you were expecting to get. Okay, first box done. Mosaic FOTL. So we got 3 autos there because one of which was a extra first off the line exclusive auto. We got the 2 first off the line exclusive base or non-autos. Good handful of numbered cards. There was a debut Bowers. There was. Green swirl, I see peeking back there, first pack. Caleb Williams debut. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts on a green swirl, 3 out of 13, Philly. First off the line exclusive, Eagles going out to Lefty Boo. Jalen Hurts, green swirl. First off the line exclusive. Overdrive, Marvin Harrison Jr., Arizona Cardinals. Sweet. Orange, Highsmith, Steelers, 199. I'm going to say these are probably going to flip here in a second. Center stage, Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers. Getting some inserts now. Will S with those Panthers. Center stage. Second year of Bryce Young. Odunze. Bo Nix debut. He's been killing it. Unbelievable. Browns, number to 199. Michael Dean Perry. Red autograph for the Brownies. Derek. Joe Alt Mosaic rookie for the Chargers. Sutton Silver. Pink Swirl FOTL coming up. Pink Swirl FOTL. Jets rookie green. For the Colts, Latu. 12 out of 13. First off the line exclusive. Pink Swirl NFL debut. Colt spot to Swarm. Montage, Crosby, Brock Bowers. Marvin Harrison Jr. debut. Michael Myers silver. DK Metcalf. Kirk Cousins for the Falcons, purple, 19 out of 49. Purple Mosaic, ATL. Nick Boza, 2 boxes, my friends. 2 boxes. Micro Mosaic SP insert. Nick Boza. San Fran, the 49ers, JC. Oh, this has been a good box. Micro Mosaic. Boza. 2. Lucy. First off the line, Mosaic football boxes. Michael Penix Jr. Base rookie card as well. Wow. That is good, my friend. Yes, that is good. Those micro mosaics, tough to get. Debut McCarthy. Autograph here, going to go. Franchise numbers on card autograph. Earl Campbell, Titan spot. Going to go out to Derek DG. Franchise numbers, Earl Campbell. Capital Gains, Jordan Travis. Jalen Wright debut, silver. Carbon copy. Bo Nix base rookie for the Broncos. We go. All right, real quick here. 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right on all these carbon copy inserts. 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right. 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right. 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right. 5, we're going right side on all those. First off the line exclusives. Pink swirl 13, green swirl Hertz, Rich Gannon green, Jonathan Brooks debut pink, all of those numbered to 13. Micro mosaic Nick Boza, SP San Fran center stage Bryce Young. Overdrive I don't think is all that SP, but Marvin Harrison Jr. I always forget on that one, but I don't think it is. I just don't think we hit one in the first box. Autographs were, we got what, one rook? No, two. Okay, we got the McConkey Showtime red auto for the Chargers, number to 199, and we did get a first off the line exclusive auto, 12 out of 15, Bullock, Texans. Appreciate you guys hopping in on that. Mosaic first off the line football, thank you. All right, fellas. I know we got that Disney Chrome box too, so I will be doing that. But can we do a couple fillers on some teams over here in the 5-case Bowman Chrome U football for tomorrow? Okay, can we do it? Hear me out. This would eat up all of our other combo spots. Okay, it doesn't have to be this way, but this would eat up all of our other combo spots. Other American, other ACC, other Mid-American, other Mountain West, other Sun Belt. Okay, if we did 10 spots, top 5 draft, I'm going to discount it down for you guys too. Don't worry, 10 spots. Top 5 draft. Teams in blue for Bowman Chrome U Football 5 Caser number 1. 10 spots, top 5 get to draft at $55, guys. 10 spots, $55. 10 spots, $55. Top 5 get to draft. $84 team, $174 team, $119, $149, $84. 10 spots, top 5 get to draft, $55. I was gonna, add in some of these other ones, but I figured we had evenly 5 other conference spots, so I figured it was worth a shot to throw that one out there. I did drop it down. Should have been 61. I dropped it down to 55. I already discounted down these other combo spots a little bit extra too on the 5 caser. Okay, no one in on that. All right, let's switch it up. Let's try something else. We don't have to do it that way. I don't know. I was just trying to. Can't on these 50-50s. You can't get too big of these teams. I don't want to be putting too many of these big teams in there. No one gonna break the ice. Let's go. Maybe we just do like 3 teams. Maybe we go like Liberty, other ACC, and Marshall. Liberty, Marshall, other ACC. Ten spots. Top 3 draft teams in blue. 10 spots, 45. Should have been 51. We dropped it down to 45. 10 spots, 45. Top 3 get to draft Liberty, Marshall, and the other ACC spot. 5 case break, my friends. 5 case Bone Chrome U football. 5 case Bone Chrome U football. Slater and Liberty. Slater and Liberty. 10 spots at 45. Top 3 get the draft. Okay, maybe these aren't the way to go then right now. Okay, we don't have to do that. What if, I'm sure some of these are going to come off the board between now and tomorrow morning anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And like I said, like that hobby case, we got some more teams that came off that I haven't added to the list there on the spreadsheet. So we could, it's going to be a drop a serial number on that, and we have that ready to go right off the rip. So I'm not worried about being able to go live and jump right on into it. But I would like to have this 5 caser in a little bit better spot. I mean, it is pretty good already, but these are what we got left. I mean, if anybody had any offers on any of these teams, you could spit it out in the chat too. Just throwing that out there. I'm surprised that Miami's still in there. What if we serial numbered Miami and said 10 spots, drop it down a little bit, 10 spots, random serial number filler on the Miami Hurricanes in Bowman Chrome U football 5 caser number 1. Serial number on just Miami, Cam Ward. More than just Cam Ward in there, but Cam Ward being the big piece of the pie there. Miami Hurricanes. This one here was at $7.74. Dropped it down a couple dollars to $74 per on our serial number on just Miami. $74 Miami serial. We did give out some discount codes too, so I would imagine some people are going to be using those here if you haven't done so already. So we'll have some more orders coming through. But just seeing if we can get a couple more of these teams off the list here. I think we already had 1 or 2 of the 5 caser come off since we've been live, so that's good. Definitely breaking, number 1's breaking tomorrow for sure. Alright, don't send over any money. Don't send over any money. Liquor Will's down for 1. Alright, let's just see here. Break the ice. We got 9 left. See what else comes through. Don't send over any money quite yet. Serial number on the biggest team that we got left, Miami, which is like the 3rd or 4th biggest team that I have in there too. 3rd or 4th biggest team, I believe. Miami Hurricanes, Cam Ward, 10 spots, 74 serial numbers. Get a piece of Miami and Cam Ward stuff, $74. 5 case break, 5 case break, not a single case, 5 cases. Yeah, we got 13 left in that one, 18 left in the second one. Like I said, once we go live, I would imagine we'd be able to, it might be better to do some of this stuff while we're actually live tomorrow when we're able to like break it next. You know what I mean? So that might be, well, I mean, we're definitely going to do that, but I figured at least worth a shot to see if we can get a couple more off the board right here, right now. Like I said, that hobby's down to 7 now. The jumbo's at 13. We should be able to rock and roll some of that as soon as we go live tomorrow. Plus that, the Breakers Delight cereals, I bet you will be either sold out or pretty close shortly after us going live. And this first 5 caser's at 13, so it is in good shape. Alright, thanks Will. Thanks for dropping. No worries. Okay, maybe we don't do any of that right now. Like I said, it might be better off to do stuff like that while we're actually live tomorrow during the show and we're able to break it, you know, right then and there. So I think that'll be the plan. If anybody want to throw me out any offers though on any teams, let me know. Cal, Iowa State, Liberty, Marshall, Memphis, Miami, North Carolina, Oregon, other American Conference, other ACC Conference, other Mid-American Conference, other Mountain West, other Sun Belt. So if anybody wanted to throw me out any offers on any of those, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. See if we can work out a couple deals here tonight. Can we work out any deals here tonight? This Disney Chrome box is going to be popping off here in a second, and then I'm not staying live too late here because we got to get live. We got to get going tomorrow morning for tomorrow morning stream. Just so you know. Alright, so we'll leave that alone. I figured it was worth a shot. What are you going to do? I am down to discount any of these 5 casers, though. You just got to let me know in the chat, and then let me see what I can do for you. You just let me know what team, and then I'll do it. I'm not going to sit down here and discount every team right now, because I'm just going to leave it as is. But if there is a team and you let me know in the chat, I'm going to work out a deal for you here tonight. Worst case scenario, you tell me, I'm not really feeling it. No thanks. Alright, I have to get this Chrome updated, Disney Chrome updated real quick here. It's going to take me a second because I think some spots came off while Austin was live too, and I don't have this fully updated, so let me just see here. We had Nas, John F. That was for number 12, right? Lefty Boo came in for a 3-piece. James came in. And then there. Okay. These cards away real quick from the mosaic. Appreciate you guys hopping in on that one. On the fly, filled it up pretty quick. Thank you. we go. 2024 Topps Chrome Disney 1-box serial break number 12. Appreciate you guys hopping in. 5 and a 4 is 9 times. Serial numbers on 9. Serial numbers on 9. 5 and a 4, 9 times. 9 times got John F up. Lefty Boo down. John down to Lefty Boo. That was on 9. 5 and a 4 is 9. $100 credit giveaway at the end of the break. I have to wait until there's never any midnight releases. People ask that, but there is never any midnight releases. Yeah, we have to wait until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's why I'm live tomorrow at 9. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, I'm live. Silver, or sorry, refractor, 9 spot. Live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Stitch base for the 3. In and out insert for the 1. Pluto base for the 5. I hate that these go back and forth. Refractor for the 0. SP insert. Syndrome. The Incredibles 20th anniversary. IN6, 6 spot going out to James. Anxiety refractor for the 7. Maximus, 27 out of 101. Dalmatians, parallel 27. 27 out of 101. What did I call? What did I say? Syndrome? Yes, I don't think it's syndrome, huh? Syndrome? I don't know. Simba refractor for the 1, or I'm sorry, Simba insert. I have 1 numbered card so far. Woody base for the 3. 4. Imagine there's going to be some. Oh, syndrome, yeah. Got a gold here. I was going to say. Should be some numbered refractors coming up here because we really haven't hit much. Bell for the 9. We got a gold here though. Gold going this way. Gold. Frozen gold. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at the back. 37 out of 50. 37. 7 spot going Roy Pete. 3 spot on the refractor. Gold action, 37 out of 50. Bing bong, 9 spot. Oh wait, is that not frozen? I don't know. I thought it was frozen. Brave. Sorry, Brave. Main character from 2012's Brave. I don't know. I never watched Brave. Sorry, it looked like Frozen to me, JT. Purple. Bashful. 5 out of 150 for the 5 spot. Judy Hopps. Refractor 6 spot. Remy 2-spot Future Stars. And last pack here. Come on. 97 out of 199 purple for the 7-spot and Roy P. Not a good box. 6-spot. There's got to be something good coming from this case. Whenever I do the half case pick your movie on the other half of this case that we've been doing from these serials, it should be pretty good because we really haven't hit much at all. This is how a lot of these one-box serials have gone out of this case so far. So whenever I get around to that half case pick your movie on this other part of this Disney Throne case, it should be pretty good. Fingers crossed, you know. Fingers crossed, because that one was not very good. 5-spot, 7-spot, 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 3 7s, and a 6. Appreciate you guys hopping in on the Topps Chrome Disney. We are getting down to my last little bit. I'd like to do a half case pick your movie. Yeah, that 7-spot got it all. Oh, and I hit stop recording and we still got to do the random. Alright, that's alright. Do it now. Alright, here we go on the random for 2024 Topps Chrome Disney 1 Hobby Box Serial Break number 12, the giveaway random. $100 credit random. Alright, so take all break participants, put you in a randomizer here. Top spot gets the $100 in credit. A little giveaway action here. 1 and a 3 is 4. Top spot on 4. Top spot on 4, $100 in credit. Roy P on 4. 1 3 4 times, 4 times. Roy P, $100 in credit. Not knowing the Disney characters? There's quite a few of them in there that I'm not familiar with. Certainly any of the ones that are like from that time frame, what is it, 2012? I definitely wouldn't know any of those from that time frame. Some other orders came through for Bowman Chrome U football. I just haven't put them in yet. I'm going to look at those tomorrow morning. We'll plug those in. Keep them coming, though. We had more come off. And so hobby number 1 is down to 6. Jumbo number 1 is down to 12. So we're in a great spot there. I would like to get more off in the 5-caser. Who's looking for a team here, fellas? I'm willing to give out a decent price here. Probably like 10% off or so on a team here in the 5-caser you see on the right-hand side. Single cases I'm leaving as is, but this 5-caser I'm trying to get in a little bit better shape. Can we get another team or two off before we go live tomorrow morning? I do feel pretty good about it, you know, being live tomorrow on release day. More of these teams are going to come off the board, but trying to help us out a little bit for tomorrow. 13 teams left out of like 40 some, so we're in good shape. Yeah, I saw on the hobby case. Thanks, man. Yeah. Or hobby and jumbo. Good one, JT. I gave away some codes tonight. We did a couple giveaways, and some people won some codes. But again, I am trying to help out this 5 caser. The other cases they're like these hobby cases we're fully good on. Like even if no other teams come off on hobby number 1, which I believe they will, even if nothing else comes off, we drop a serial number on what's left. It's done. Boom, we're ready to rock and roll. But this 5 caser, I was trying to help get a couple more teams off the board here. Like I said, I'd be willing to do like 10% off any remaining teams. It's already almost midnight. I got to get up super early tomorrow so I can get over to the office. Let's just do problem is the 5 caser. I'm just thinking. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to throw a 10% off code on the 5 caser number 1. So let's go amount off products. Like I said, I'm sure more of these teams will come off the board between now and then, and by the time we're live, more will come off. But I'm just trying to help it push it along even further. So let's go automatic discount code 5 case 10 off, 10% off. Certain product. What product? Just the first 5 caser. Add. Oh yeah, what somebody emailed me. They said, "Can I hey, sorry, I wanted to cancel. I want to cancel Hello, sorry. If I want to cancel it, I was feeling a little rush when I purchased it, not thinking about it. So can you just cancel it? Thank you and sorry for the inconvenience." They never bought anything. Or at least with that email that they sent me, they never bought anything. It's very weird. Alright, so the 5 caser is 10% off on the website, so if anybody wanted a team, you could just grab it right now with 10% off. I'm very surprised on a good handful of spots that are left. The other conference spots are already discounted. No, I don't want to do that. I'm telling you, these Bowman Chromes, I already, for the time that it takes us to break, sort, and kind of the increased shipping costs with being a decent amount of cards and everything, I'm already slim, and I've been giving out 10% off codes like it's nothing. I don't want to do that. I have the 10% off. Put that 10% off remaining teams so we can break early on release. All right. So I would imagine we're probably. I was thinking we were going to get a 5-caser rolling. Thanks, Roddy. Yeah, I did, and I tried to be like really, really, really competitive with it. More so than prior years, to be honest, because I mean, I know we fill them up pretty good. The university products, we fill them up pretty good, so it's not like I'm charging crazy or whatever. But I'm usually more with market. I tried to be. I didn't really have market to go off of, but I just had like aggregate total. So with the aggregate total, I knew how much, so kind of discounted it down based off of that. But nonetheless, but yeah, I was thinking, so the 5-caser still probably could. He just took Oregon, so we'll see what happens when we wake up tomorrow. But we may end up doing the single case or two before the 5-caser is ready to rock and roll, which is totally fine. I was thinking hopefully we could jump and start off with the 5-caser tomorrow. But if not, it'll be ready to go. If we do like a single case of hobby and a single case of jumbo or something like that, and then we roll into the 5-caser, totally fine. I was hoping to do the 5-caser first, but it is not the end of the world if it goes somewhere else. No more mosaic for tonight. No more mosaic for tonight. What's up, Kamikaze? Yeah, I don't know, Chris, to be honest. I don't know the Trinity this year looks awesome, but I mean, if you were to ask me, I'd say Bone, Chrome, U all day. Yeah, no more of that one. Mosaic, first off the line. Cool. Oh, he's going in. Other Mountain West. Okay. Okay, Ricky White. Thanks, man. All right, so that takes us down to 11. Again, I'm going to update my spreadsheets tomorrow, so there's been a good handful of orders that came through. I'm just waiting till tomorrow. Okay, so we're down to 11 already, so still, we could see it. We could see it pop off first. We might end up probably having to do like 1, maybe 2 cases and then roll into it, but we're looking good. We're looking good. We got Breaker to Light, we got Hobby, we got Monster boxes up there. Monster boxes, you get 1 auto per box. That's nice. No streams for Austin this week because with us going live on Wednesday all day, plus then not being live on Thursday, Thanksgiving, he potentially go live on Friday, but we got to get sorting done, so no way. And then I'm gonna be live Friday, Saturday. He's got sorting to do. All right, fellas, everybody have a great Tori Horton. Yeah, everybody have a great night. I'm out of here for the night. I appreciate you guys hopping in on these breaks. Get ready for Bone Chrome U football. We're going to be live at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Like I said, I got to get to bed here and get ready for tomorrow. So, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I appreciate you guys hopping in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Yeah. I think the Miami serial filler would definitely work out better tomorrow while we're actually like live and ready to break. So. Alright, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, sure. We can hold on. upgrade from Texas to UNC. It definitely wouldn't hurt anything. It's up to you. I don't care. It's up to you. You want to do that? Well, I mean, I guess it hurts a little bit with it potentially having to discount Texas down, but yeah. Arizona. Personally, I'd go Arizona. You just give me the okay and I'll switch it. Okay. It's a tough one to put Texas back at that kind of, I feel like they're kind of low price. Kind of tough to put them back. I don't think they're left in any of the other breaks. Troy Dub got him, I think, in most of the other ones, which is kind of more of a value buyer. He sees of good value. All right, well, I think then we're good. We're out of here. Everyone have a wonderful night, man. Appreciate you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Uh-oh. Looks like he's keeping them though. Alright guys, see you guys later.